just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Makes a pass to Marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass, it's complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Fletcher. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Mensah got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stumbled to the ground.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love that play by the defense. They're hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That slices the lead to 2.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the North Carolina sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but
breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things.
Maybe some room here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 20, he's at the 10, he is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, K.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Oh, they're after him. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella, continuing to concentrate and see the football, but a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is fun.
Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lofton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball. Turning it on! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Let's go!
18 on the season.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Head coach wanted to be aggressive. You could have just kicked an extra point and tied it. Instead, you went for the lead. You come up short. Now, you put a lot of pressure on your defense to get the ball back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Throwing, Mensah. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete.
There's a little room there.
Bro, what the?
He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Miami. And they've moved back on top.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Here on the North Carolina sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled.
Right down the gut of the field. The 40, the 30. Pass the tag. Touchdown, North Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field. The Tar Heels respond with that score.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Here's Mensa to throw. Got a man, it's Jacobs. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7. Up on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Mensa makes the catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Ain't no way.
Lofton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is absolutely insane.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. That
Jesus Christ.
Is a busted play. Incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Zings it complete to the right. And they get him down short of the 1st down marker.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the eye.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football.
Get out of the way.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's looking deep. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Taking it the other way. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
At this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and 1.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Mensah. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Last chance coming up. Under fire. Being chased. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Game.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be